What is up, guys, and welcome to episode 3 of my Olympique Lyonnais career mode. And if you would have you saw some stuff that you would have seen in the last episode, such as Lacazette saying he wants to take over for Gomes, and Gomes leaving to Genoa, and that would be because I made a very bad mistake. I did not save. Luckily it auto-saved, and on the 27th of August, so all is not lost. It was only just a few days. I basically did all those transfer inquiries and whatnot for no reason, basically wasting an hour of my time. But it did give me an idea of what players I wanted to go for based on which ones were accepted. So that would be Russell Taper, Sylvain Marvo, and Isaac Brizuela. So those would be the players I will go after just based on what happened in the last episode. But some things did not happen that did happen in the last episode, such as some players leaving on loan, but that would be the main things. Gomes is still gone. We're still going after the same players. The series will continue. It's not lost, luckily. Basically what happened is I finished recording the last episode on my Elgato, and I clicked stop recording, and then I decided, I'm going to record the next episode just so I can have it ready, whatnot. And so I started recording again. I went into the game against EVIAN that you'll see in this game right now, and my laptop died, so I thought, instead of going and getting my charger and charging it while I play the next game, I thought, I am kind of sick of FIFA right now, so I'll play it later, and so I just turned off my Xbox, but I did not save, so I kind of did lose just those 3 days, but all is not lost. We will still continue, and you can see Sugu on the ball now. He passes to TFB. He finds Bergud. I can't even see that guy's name, sorry. But Bergud is able to score in the 8th minute there. Pretty AIDS goal, if you ask me. Went off the post and a few times, went off the keeper a few times, and they're still able to score. Just look at this right here. Goes off my defender, and one of my defenders tries to slide it under Lopez, because he's a dumbass. That was Gonalons there, and it goes into the back of the net. But Gonalons here trying to redeem himself with an awful pass. Sugu on the ball, he passes forward. Bergud on the ball, he tries to get it forward, but Ferry's there. Ferry, the central defensive midfielder who scored that great goal against PSG the other day in real life, but Jeremy Menez, Berba spins inside, he takes a shot, takes a deflection, and Jordan Ferry's there. It goes into the back of the net. Great aggression, great play there, started by Jordan Ferry, and he capitalizes on that loose ball, and he's able to score his first goal of the campaign. 1-0 against EVIAN, which, if you can tell by the title, I hate EVIAN. We play them twice in this episode. We'll play them in the next game as well, but that will be only a cup game, as this is the league. But it would end 1-1, the half would anyway. And they have a chance for a free kick here. Sugu takes it, and he absolutely skies it. There weren't many chances in this game, so I have to show basically all the chances that did happen. You can see Gonalons with an awful pass, and Ruben takes it away. Bergud on the ball now. Umtiti with a very, very lucky break there. He could have easily given away a penalty, and I was kind of surprised it wasn't, but nevertheless, it's the 83rd minute here. Sorel on the ball. He passes to Tulio de Melo. He takes a shot, and that almost crept in. Hits the side netting there. Almost went in near post, but it did not. We're in the 87th minute here. Menez trying to get a hold of the ball. Kone takes it away, but Menez is still going for it. He's pushing forward. He sees a run coming. He's going to pass it on to Yacine Benzia. Benzia working forward. He's going to cross it in. Gorkuf's there, but no, that is a great save by the keeper. Muniain's there to recover from it. Muniain sends it in. Menez is there, and Voss is able to get it away. He tries to whip it forward, but Jeremy Menez is still there. He's going to try a heel flick, but Voss is there. Kone takes it away. He finds Tulio de Melo. Melo gets around 3 of my defenders. Kone gets the ball from Tulio de Melo. He passes it back to him. He finds Ruben. Ruben weaving his way around my defense. He finds Barbosa. Barbosa could have went for the shot, but he finds de Melo. De Melo crosses to Barbosa, and that is a goal. 2-1 in the 90th minute. A bit of scripting there, but it was a pretty well-worked goal. I was kind of just struggling to keep them off the ball, and that was a pretty good shot, what should I say here, pretty good attacking play there from EVIAN. My defense probably should have been able to stop that cross there, but turned out to be the right effort to do the low-driven cross. And you can see Jeremy Menace on the ball. He roulettes past one defender. He passes outside to Jimmy Brion. He roulettes past one. He roulettes past another. He's just going to keep pushing forward. Voss takes it away, but Brion can still get it, and the ref blows his whistle at all places he could have blew the whistle. He blows it while we still have a chance on the offensive end. That absolutely pissed me off. If you ever wonder why I don't show any replays of the opposing team's goals, it's because I rage a lot. I tend to just skip past the replays because I get so pissed off, but we end up losing our first game of the league 2-1 against EVIAN. Not a great team, and you can see the board's even disappointed about it. So I better start picking up my game if I'm gonna be able to stay at Lyon and continue the series, because frankly I want to do the series. I do find it a little bit more entertaining than my Leeds United career mode at the moment, but I still will be uploading both. But you can see I did have to offer some different prices than I did in the last episode. You can see they wanted 7.5 for Brizuela when I offered 6.5, which they accepted in the last episode. So I'm going to have to go up to 6.7 for him. Hopefully they'll accept that. And Sylvain Marvo, I tried 2.5 in Dabo again, but the 2.8 in Dabo will work again like it did in the last episode. So I'm not losing money there. It will be the exact same as it was before. And I did get 1.5 accepted for Tabert last time. Of course, I did sign him in the last episode, but I'm going to have to offer 1.6 for him, and hopefully I can get him that time. And like I said in my Leeds United career mod, I just absolutely hate transfer deadline day. I feel like in real life a lot more happens than what happens in the game, and it's absolutely just really stupid. You can see Rodrigo's joining PSG, so that's a great signing for him. And you can see Fofana is getting an offer to go to Manchester City, and of course he's filling in at center back right now because Kone is injured. So we're gonna bump up this price because Man City have money to spend. So if you're gonna take one of our players that's filling in pretty well at the moment, you're gonna have to pay a lot for him. So you can see these two offers were accepted. No surprises there. As Marvo, we're just going to offer him exactly what he gets now because he doesn't play at Newcastle. Of course, this is a game, but in real life, he doesn't play, and so he shouldn't be asking for more money. And Brizuela, we're going to give him what we gave him before when it was accepted, which is the 50,000 and the important first-team player role, because I think he can overcome Ocampos. And you can see Tabert's offer was rejected. We tried splitting the difference, 1.5 to 1.6. They wanted 1.7. So I thought, maybe I can get away with just, swapping players with them. I thought Steedma Bronk, but I like using Steedma Bronk. Then I thought Danic, because Danic I could not transfer list before because he just barely joined the club. But now they're letting me swap players now, of course. And I thought, he'd be perfect because I hate using Gail Danic. Of course, his value's a bit more, only a little bit. But I thought with the wages I'll be saving, it would be absolutely perfect to swap him because I don't use him anyway, and they're both wing players. I do like using Tabor in the center a bit more. That is one of his positions, but I do think he'll be a great player compared to Donic. And you can see NG's going to Hibernian there. He did go to Charlton in the last episode, but of course I did F up, so he's going to Hibernian. And you can see that we are getting some offers accepted on contracts. I'm going to stall and just make sure I can get all three players in and accept them all at the same time. And we're going to advance here and see if Russell Tabert's offer was accepted, the transfer offer, the swap deal with Nonic. And it was accepted. So we're going to give him exactly what he wants, the 10,000. That's not a big increase at all. And give him a squad rotation role because he'll play the cup games. And he, in fact, will play in the next game against EVIAN. Of course, we just lost to in the league, but he will play his debut in the cup game. So we're accepting all these offers here. Sylvain Marvo, Isaac Brizuela, and now Donic is going to the MLS to end his career, and Russell Tabert's going to join Lyon, the Canadian. Hopefully he'll fit in well. But this is Sylvain Marvo, if you didn't know his stats, and you wanted to know his stats. He's left-footed, he can play on the left wing, central attacking midfielder, 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot. It's pretty decent stats, and I love this skill attributes section. All pretty consistent stats, pretty good shot power and long shots, so I'm going to try to whip in a few goals from deep with him, definitely. And looking at Russell Tabor here, like I said, he can play on the wing and in the center. High attacking work rate isn't good, but low defensive is bad as well. 3-star weak foot and 4-star skills, some pretty decent physical attributes as well. And he's also pretty consistent, just like Marvo. But 5'7" kind of kills him a bit. Nick Brizuela, absolutely fantastic. Can play both wings and striker. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills, 5'10". Look at all that green on the physical attributes as well. Absolutely fantastic. Ball control 80, dribbling 81. That is a great player if you ask me. And you can see we're going after a scout here because Lyon is known for their youth academy with such players as Loic Remy, Karim Benzema, Hatem Ben Arfa, Sini Govu, Belfadil, Remy Gard, their manager. So they do get a lot of good, a lot of good players coming out of their youth academy. So I thought, you know, might as well get my own good players coming out of my academy, and we're going to scout France because that is where all their players come from. And I did mention Loic Remy did come out of their youth academy. He's a player I'm going to bring in next season for sure. He's going to be my primary target, and hopefully link him up with Lacazette. Have Lacazette and Remy up front with Menez sitting at the central forward position or the cam position, either one. But this is the lineup we're rocking with in the next game. You can see CD Kone making a rare start in this game. Sar's playing as well as Vercout, one club player. That's great, and it's pretty decent. We got our three debutants. Sorry, in Marvo, Brizuela, and Tabor. They're all gonna start. And pretty young side, if you ask me, except for Vercout. He's old, but he's our cup goalkeeper, and that is where he'll play. Look how great the Stade Geelong looks at night. But you can see CD Kone on the ball. He plays it to Sylvain Marvo. He's going to pass forward to Yassine Benzia. It's taken away by Anguilla, but Muniain working towards the ball. He takes a shot in a great save. We could have got sweaty there, but I decided, you know, in the heat of the moment, I was just trying to score. And you can see Brizuela pushing forward. He passes to Sylvain Marvo. He's putting forward. He takes a heavy touch, and the keeper's able to come out and save that. If he would have taken a better touch there, it would have been into the back of the net. But this is all a continuous run. This run lasts for a while. This is all unedited. You see Benzia passes to Tabor. He's going to take a shot, and the keeper's able to save it. Gonalon's going to get to it as Abdallah gets on the ball. He passes forward to DeMelo. DeMelo heads it on to Ruben. Ruben on the ball. He passes forward to Kone. Their Kone, not mine. Kone on the ball. It's taken away by Samuel Umtiti. He passes to Iker Muniain. Sogu tries to take it away, but Muniain's still on the ball. It's forward to Russell Tabor. He pushed forward from his central mid position that he was at. He cuts inside. He beats one defender. One defender's still on him. He's going to use his pace. He's going to take a shot, and that goes into the back of the net. What a run from Russell Tabor. Our lowest overall signing of all the signings we made, and he was able to put that home easily, if you ask me. That was a pretty good shot with his strong foot. He, of course, does have a 3-star weak foot, but that one went in with his left, and that was a great effort there. The keeper probably could have saved that, but he was not expecting that to go near post. You can see Brizuela passes on to CD Kone. Kone is able to get the ball back from Anguilla there. He crosses in. It's not a great cross, but Benzia will take a shot, and he skies it. It was a pretty difficult shot, though, so you can't really get mad at him too much there. And the half would end 1-0. Can we possibly get revenge on EVIAN because of that awful scriptingness that happened in the last game? But this is the cup. We want to knock them out of the cup because, you know, they did cause our first loss of the season, and possibly we're on the hot seat now through 4 games. But Kone on the ball. He passes forward to Sylvain Marvo. Marvo's going to work his way outside. He's going to cut back inside. He's going to try to chip it forward, but he gets the ball back from a deflection. He's going to take a shot. Marvo, and it goes off the post, and Benzia's there. He finishes. We're up 2-0 in the 59th minute. Absolutely fantastic stuff from Lyon. And Les Scones are up 2-0. Look at the shot from Marvo that almost creeped in, barely hit the post. And our poacher Benzia is able to get forward and put that to the back of the net. He's not going to miss from there. And we're in the 60th minute here, just barely after we scored. Barbosa on the ball. He, of course, scored that goal that gave them the win last game. He finds DeMelo. Tia B pushes forward. DeMelo with a chip, and that almost found the back of the net. Really surprised that didn't go in, but we're in the 64th minute here. Sugu on the ball. He passes over to Tulio de Melo. A great save by Vercout. He finds Barbosa. Well, not Vercout finds Barbosa, yeah. But hits the side netting and goes out for a goal kick. And we're in the 72nd minute here from a corner. Barbosa whips it in. Fofana couldn't quite clear it. Tulio de Melo takes a shot, and that finds the back of the net. They are back in this game in the 72nd minute. Dangerous time here. They were attacking us like crazy in this second half, after we scored our second goal, that is. But Benzia has an effort here that was saved easily. And we're in the 70th minute here. Brizuela with a nice roulette. He's going to use his pace to get forward. Look at that. When I said all that green, this is what I mean by all that green. He crosses into Benzia. He couldn't quite get his head to it. Mabronk on the ball. He passes to CD Kone. He takes a few touches. He takes a shot, and that's in the back of the net. What a fantastic shot from the youngster, making a rare start. He's played fantastic in this game. He is a great holding midfielder, and if you're doing like a Road to Glory type career mode, I strongly recommend signing this guy. If you don't care about potentials like I don't, because you can easily pass them up, I strongly suggest you sign him. And you can see him today, his dangerous tackles finally gets at him here in the 88th minute with a pretty much just pushing off of the defender. It looked harsh from the first look at it, but looking at the replay, it's pretty obvious that he interrupted the shot, and June will step up to possibly get them back in the game with just little time remaining. But June will step up. Vercout's going to have to save it. He's not going to be able to. He guesses the complete opposite direction, and you can see this goal here. It was pretty, it was pretty decent effort from a penalty. You couldn't really expect more. He's not Messi, he's June, but they were able to score. We're in the 90th minute plus stoppage time here. This is going to be their last chance of the game. Abdallah on the ball. Brizuela's working hard to make sure they don't score. He passes to Tabor. He passes to Marvo. Marvo with a bad touch, but Tabor gets it back. He passes forward to Jimmy Brion, the substitute. He pushes forward. He tries to pass it to Marvo, but it's taken away. And Sabali on the ball. Sabali passes forward to Bertoglio. Bertoglio passes forward to Tulio de Melo, and they would blow their whistle. We get revenge on Evian. We win 3-2. They're out of the cup. We're advancing. And as I speak, of course, Lyon play PSG in the final of, I can't remember which one. I can't remember if it's the Coupe de Ligue or the Coupe de France. It's one of the two. I know that for sure, but they do play PSG on Saturday as I record this. And so that's going to be fun to watch. Of course, with Lyon beating them last week. But Kone is returning from injury, as you can see. So that's going to be great to have a little bit more depth at center back, because we've been missing that. Sarr did play pretty well in the games he did play for us. He played well in that last game as well. But you can see we're coming up against Stade Rennais in this game. You saw Jeremy Menez there. He's going to make a start in this game, playing at center forward. He usually does pretty good there at Ultimate Team, so I thought, I might as well try him out here. It's pretty much our first team, except Benzia sitting at striker and Brizuela sitting at the right mid position, where Ocampos usually plays. And Benzia deserved a start in this game because of how well he played in the last game. And we're at a rainy Stade Jalon for this game against Rennais, who are a pretty decent side in real life. They're sitting around mid-table, just below mid-table, but they have players like the pace forward Jonathan Petroipa, and Grenier takes a shot, and a nice save by Benoit Costil, and we were not able to get on the scoring sheet there, but you can see Grenier still looking for that goal. He's looking for space. He passes to Jeremy Menez. He's going to work his way outside. He makes a quick stop. He pushes inside. He takes a shot, and that finds the back of the net. Benoit Costil, you're not getting any of that. Jeremy Menez is going to score. He's going to celebrate nicely here. Look at this celebration. Absolutely fantastic. Jeremy Menez scores his first goal in a Lyon shirt, and we are up 1-0 against Stade Rennais. And just look at this shot right here. Able to push past the defense and put that into the back of the net. Coastal did not even see that coming. He thought his defense would have made a better effort to save that. It almost was a handball in the box, but it was not, and we were able to score. We're in the 24th minute here as Mbenge passes forward to John McCoon. John McCoon's going to cut inside. The former Lyon man's going to take a shot, and that is an awful attempt there. He's probably a little bit disrupted by Umtiti, but it was an awful shot and went out for a goal kick. And you can see Armand on the ball. He passes to Gigliotti. He passes to Pitroipa. Pitroipa passes to Jean McCoon. Jean McCoon pushes forward. He passes to Ola Toivonen. Toivonen crosses in. He finds Gigliotti. And it goes to Konradson. It finds Moreira. It finds Pitroipa. Pitroipa still looking for a shot. He finds Konradson. And it goes off of Lopez and out for a corner. And Rene were just all over us there. They could not find any space there, though. Our defense was pretty solid. You can see Toivonen crosses in, and Konradson gets his head to the ball, but it goes outside and hits the side netting. He could not quite get that on frame, and that is how the half would end. 1-0 in our favor, and hopefully we can get another win to boost the board's confidence in us. But Ola Toivonen passes to Pitroipa. He passes back to Ola Toivonen. The PSV man could not quite get that on target, and Alessandrini is able to put that in the back of the net. And I did not mean like PSV man, I mean the former PSV man, but Alessandrini nevertheless is able to equalize, and we're in the 56th minute here. His boy is on the ball. We're trying to get the ball back as fast as we can. Benzia passes forward to Jeremy Menez. Menez on the ball. He's going to make a quick stop. He's going to cut it. He takes a shot and it goes off the post. Very, very unlucky there from Jeremy Menez. It was a great effort nonetheless, but Brizuela pushing forward. He's going to use his pace. He's going to cross it in. Can it meet the head of Menez? No, it cannot. It goes out. It goes to Johan Gorkuf. It goes to Gonalons. Gonalons just can't make up his mind of what he wants to do. The central defensive midfielder. He is more defensive, so you can't really blame him. He's going to cut outside. He crosses in, and that is very, very, very bad from the captain. And it goes forward to Jeremy Menez. He could not quite get to it, as the Rene defense gets to it first. And Toivonen passes forward to Gigliotti. And Gigliotti pushing forward. He finds Jean McCoon as Gonalons is pushing forward. He's trying to redeem himself from his awful play in the last few games. He passes forward to Yacine Benzia. Benzia is going to go to the left wing. He does a nice Berba spin inside. He roulettes. He can't get quite past Boye. And the game would end 1-1. We get yet another draw. We, of course, still have only won one game in the league. We won one game in the cup, so only 2 games won so far. But if you look at the table, we only have 6 points on 5 games. That is absolutely awful form for us, and we sit in 11th. But if you look here, I just thought this was interesting. Falcao suffers broken ankle, which is kind of, ironic because he tore his ACL. It's not really the same type of injury, but you know what I mean. But we'll play Vitesse in the next episode, as well as Nantes. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and goodbye.